So we've created our insert pages, and now we're going to work on the edit pages. And the process to edit is we're going to modify our URLs and add a path because the name of the page we're going to go to is going to be edit, you know, whatever, edit topic, edit topics. And then we need to do a new function in the views file. We need to create the HTML template file, and then we need to add a link to the appropriate detail or summary page. So that's kind of the process. And what we're going to do is create a form to edit existing learners' entries. So first step, modify the URLs file. And we are going to add a little entry to this. And its edit entry is what the URL associated with this. And because it's an entry, we do need to provide the entry ID. And the view that that is going to run through is edit entry. And the name we are associating with it is edit entry. All right, double checking my quotes because that is something that I forget. All right, so that looks good. I'm going to save it. And now we're back to the view. So at the top, we have from models import topic. We also needed to import entry now. And then down here, we're going to add a edit entry function, and it is rather lengthy, so I am going to pause. All right, so I've entered this, and you can see that we are pulling in the entry ID here, along with the request. We are retrieving it. We're retrieving the topic it's associated with, checking to see if they have posted. If they have not posted, we are displaying the form with all of the entry information because this is an edit. So there should be something there to edit. And if it is a post, that means that they've already seen the information and they've changed it. So we are storing all of that in a form variable. If it's valid, which means no errors, we're saving all of the changes and we are redirecting to our detail page. So we're redirecting to topic. And then if there is an error, we are going to redisplay that page with the error message and everything filled in. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save. And so at this point, we have done the URL. We've created this edit entry view function, and now we need to create our template. So I think you guys know the drill, right? So we're going to do a new file. We are going to save that under templates and learning logs. And this one is called editentry.html. So there's really nothing new in this file. I'm going to pause while I key it in. You guys are becoming pros at doing these templates now. So we're extending from our base. So we've got the blog content. We have the link to take us back to the topic at the top, and then we've got our form. And again, we are ensuring that we don't get that cross-site request forgery, formatting everything in paragraphs. Got a submit button, and it is pulling in all the data and all of the form elements being automatically generated up for us by Django. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. And there's just one more thing that we need, and that is basically on the detailed page, which is topic.html, we want a link so that we can edit. And so let's go to topic. And we are going to create this little link. Now, where do we want to put this? We are going to put this below entry text line breaks. So it's going above the closing LI. And so this link is to learning logs. Edit entry. Single quote. And we need to pass along the entry ID so it can make changes. We've got the double quote and edit entry. Okay. So below each entry, we are going to have a link to edit the entry, which makes perfect sense. And so we're just telling it that the URL for that is edit entry. So it's going to go into the views file and execute the edit entry function. And it's going to bring along with it the entry ID. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save this. And as long as I have no typos and I remembered to save everything, which for me is one of my other bad habits, then when I go to test this, it will all work. So let's see. Let me reload this. Okay, so I do have edit entry here. So here's my initial entry. Let me put, woohoo. All right, let's save it and see if that gets, yep. Okay, so it is working. So at this point, we've got insert screens for topic and the entries. We have an edit for our entries. Okay, and so our next step is going to be creating those user accounts.